Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a sort of intense yoga flow for our lower body, stretching out the legs, and also doing some sequences focusing on our entire legs. With that, we can start on our backs in half shavasana today. The feet are flat, allowing the knees to fold in on each other. Hands can be on the belly, chest, or on the sides with the palms facing the sky. Taking your time to arrive and settle, to set your intention for today's practice. If possible, breathing through the nose, creating a nice, steady, and strong breath that will support you in today's practice. Joining me today is, I believe, our 18, 19, and 20-year-old pup, Oscar. Oh, Oscar. Then we can begin. Feet are flat, perhaps bringing them a bit closer to the glutes, fingertips on the side, planting the arms firmly into the ground, feet firmly into the ground. You can press the heels closer, drag as if you're trying to drag the mat closer to you. That way we're engaging the legs, the hamstrings, and the glutes more. From here we can squeeze our butt cheeks and begin pressing up to bridge. We can come back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and repeating again. Glutes, squeeze, pressing up, hands pressing firmly into the ground, activating the triceps, expanding the chest, squeezing the hips closer to the glutes, activating more the hamstrings and the quadriceps, and coming down. Moving in as we come up, as we open up, squeezing more, breathing out. Let's do 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, Last one, we'll hold, pressing the arms more down, squeezing those butt cheeks, feet flat, trying to drag them closer to the body, core is engaged. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming down. Windshield wiping the legs from side to side. Squeezing the legs closer to the torso. Taking some time here to make circles, just to hold, rock side to side, whatever feels applicable for you in this moment. When you're ready, planting the feet one more time on the ground. This time you will lift one of the legs. If you don't want to go one leg at a time, you can go back to both legs. The leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels nice for you. Again, the hands are firmly pressing into the ground, squeezing the glute. And we repeat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding. 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming down, crossing that leg that was in the air. Cross the other leg, reaching through. Stretching the biceps, glutes, curling the toes. Breathing. Planting the foot down. Repeating on the other side. Hands firmly to the ground. Lifting the other foot further straight or bent. Squeezing butt cheeks. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 holding, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, crossing the leg over the other, reaching through, pulling in, toes are flexed back. We went to my sister went to the doctor with Oscar not too long ago. It's a heart of a pup. His back joints are a little rusty. It's not the best with controlling when he wants to use the bathroom or not. The vet said there's no indication that he's in pain. He's still quite lively, eats well, all that stuff. In case you're wondering. Okay, back down, both feet on the ground. We will now rock up. You can grab the back of the legs, beginning to slowly rock. Let's take a few rocks before we make it into boat pose. You can be grabbing the back of the legs, squeezing the legs together. Those inner thighs can connect, the ankles, the feet, the point, and the toe, or flexing. And the arms can stay holding, or you can let go of the arms, bringing the hands together. And we'll twist over to one side, and we'll twist over to the other side. Twisting back into the other side. Twist. Breathing. 2 more. 2 more on that side. And then back to boat. Placing the feet down. Squeezing the torso closer to the legs. Widening the feet. Making your way into low squat, if possible, without the use of the hands. Toes can be a little bit out. You can always prop something underneath your heels, stretching out the spine, elongating the head. Elbows can go in between the legs, palms together, squeezing out. Place the hands on the mat, either fingertips or palms. And we'll straighten out the legs. And then we'll come back down to low squat, arms over the head. Do 9 more of these. Arms down, straightening out the legs, head towards the ground. Back to low squat, arms over the head straight. You can place the hands on the legs or wherever is comfortable. And the same with the hands over the head. I think we have 6 more. If we do a few more, a few less, it's all good too. Finding the balance with all that striving and non-striving. 4, 3, 2 more. And then we'll end with a forward fold. And the hands can be where you'd like here. You can use this in time to explore forward fold. Maybe rocking forwards, backwards, side to side. Bending one leg and the other. Exploring what it's like with knees bent or knees locked out. Breathing here. Placing the hands either on the mat or on the legs as we straighten the spine. Reaching the crown of the head forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Coming down. And on the next inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, making our way into standing. As we inhale, we can reach the arms over the head. Exhale, arms can come down. Shifting the weight over to the right leg, balancing on this leg, coming into a modified tree or full tree pose. Bottom of the feet come onto the inner right thigh, keeping the hips forward, the knee back. So not only is this lengthening, balancing pose, it's also a hip opener. Arms engaged, arms to the side, center over your head. Breathing here. here, we can bring that knee out in front, squeezing the leg closer to torso, to chest. Bringing the foot down without yet touching the ground. And then we'll move the leg back, coming into half moon. The arm up, straightening the back leg as best you can. The torso, maybe the palms are on the ground or the fingertips, or maybe they're not. And then from here, both hands on the ground, bringing that foot that was up down to the mat, placing the knee down, coming up into a lunge. Hands can come on the leg, the front leg. And we can pulse a little here, closer to the mat with the pelvis, squeezing the glutes, and then letting go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, placing the hands back down on the mat. Maybe keeping that back knee on the ground or lifting it up. A little lunge. Moving around here. Exploring the body, breathing. And from here, coming into modified plank or regular plank. Modified plank has the knees down. We won't be long in plank, so making the most of it. Squeezing, pushing. Shifting forward. Coming halfway down to chaturanga. Back up. One more time. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Or a modification. Shoulders back. Breathing. And from here, coming into downward dog. Our first one of the practice. So taking your time to arrive here, explore. Walking the dog or shifting the heels from side to side. Legs bent or straight.
Maybe the torso, the chest coming closer to the legs. And slowly beginning to shift more weight onto the legs. Planting the left foot in the middle, lifting the right leg up towards the sky, one-legged plank. And then bringing the knee of the right leg closer to the chest, stepping through, bringing the other leg close to the front leg, breathing in to lengthen the spine forward, exhale down, inhale coming up, arms overhead, and back down. Taking a few moments to find your breath. It's gone away. To tune in to the sensations in the body. We'll shift the weight over now to left side, left foot, left leg. Doing your tree pose or modification of tree. Hips forward, knee back, open up the hip. Setting an intention or resetting an intention to keep the breath nice and steady, strong. And as we bring that knee forward, squeezing the leg closer to the torso, the chest. Bring the leg down, hovering above the ground. Shifting that leg back as we come into a half moon on the other side. Back leg can be straight or bent. Same with the front. Arm, one arm can be reaching towards the sky or place it on the hip. The hand can be on the ground or on the leg or hovering. Breathing here. And then the arm meets the other arm near the ground. Stepping the leg back. Knee comes on the mat. Into lunge. Hands on top of the leg that's forward. Taking some time to pulse here. So we squeeze, come down, back up. 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Arms come down. Bringing the front leg back to plank or modified plank. Shifting forward, chaturanga, for dog. And from upward dog to downward dog. Right leg in, left leg up towards the sky, one-legged dog. On the exhale, the leg that's up can come closer to the torso as we shift forward, planting that foot closer to the hands, bringing the other one up, lengthening the spine towards the front, crown of the head too, as we inhale, exhale down, inhale, coming up to standing. Arms over the head, exhale, arms come down. Taking a few moments to focus more on the breath, body, beginning to move into a chair pose, engaging the glutes, the core, sitting down to an invisible, comfortable chair, arms coming up, grabs the biceps under the ears. Don't want to arch too much to the back, squeezing the stomach in, staying here, coming on the toes. Heels come down, straightening the legs as we reach down, forward fold. On the next inhale, the spine, crown of the head towards the front. And exhale, hands come back down, stepping back with the right leg, coming up to a crescent lunge, arms over the head. And you can see there's a big bend in my back leg. You don't want to be arching. And engage the glutes, squeeze them, tuck the tailbone. It's okay to have a bend. Maybe coming lower. And we'll pulse here. Knee comes closer to the ground and up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Plank pose. Shifting forward. Chaturanga. Up. Knees down. Elbows down. Gliding through to upward dog. Upward dog to downward dog. Finding rest in downward dog. Bringing the right leg up. One-legged dog. Kicking it through the front. Coming into a crescent lunge on the other side. Arms at the center, over the head. Curling that tailbone. Breathing. Back leg is bent. And we'll pulse. Coming closer to the ground with that back knee and up. 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing the arms down. Coming into plank. Forward. Chaturanga. Plank. Knees down. Elbows down. Gliding through. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg can go in. One-legged dog as the left leg comes up. On the exhale, bringing it through to the front, stepping it down. The other leg comes to the front. Inhale as we lengthen forward. Exhale, coming down. A few breaths here. And on the next inhale, slowly coming up to standing. Reaching the arms over the head. And down towards the chest or the sides. Hope we're feeling well. One more little, maybe more intense thing, and then we'll move into what's next. So I will face you just to show you what we'll be doing. Some eagle arms and eagle legs. We will be crossing our leg, and then we'll be sitting down. Might be able to bind all the way around. And then we'll be doing a similar thing with the arms. So your left arm can come up, right goes underneath, maybe just staying here, or binding the arms, maybe going lower. Breathing in, opening up more, arms towards the sky. And then coming out. Standing. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, swan diving forward. Knees bent. Stepping on our palms, so the back of the hands are on the mat. Legs are bent. And then from here, exploring, straightening the legs. Stepping out of position, stepping off the hands. Inhale to lengthen the spine forward. Exhale down. Inhale, coming back up to standing. Arms coming down to the sides. As we repeat on the other side. So binding that foot, crossing it over. On the right arm will be up, left goes under. Breathing here. expanding more up on the inhale. Seeing what that's like. Inhaling, exhaling here. Mindfully coming out of the bind. Stepping the leg out. Heel toeing the legs out. Heels can be more out. Toes in. Breathing in. Open up to squeeze the glutes, arms to the sides. And exhale. Standing straddle forward fold.
Maybe interlocking the hands behind the head, behind the torso, reaching the arms forward. Letting the arms go. Heel toeing the legs closer together. Coming up into a horse stance. Goddess pose. Hands out on the sides. Keeping them on the hips. And we'll bounce. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straightening the legs. Bringing the toes in. Toes out. Reaching the arm over the head. And then exhaling. Diving forward to the side. Taking hold of the ground or the leg. One of the legs. Walking the hands in front, close to the ground. We switch to the other side. Back to center. And heel toeing the feet closer. Coming into a low squat. Taking some time to notice the difference between the first time we did this today and now. What's similar? What's different?
Maybe there's more space, maybe there's less, maybe more relaxed, maybe more tense. More aware of the body and the breath through movement, mindful movement. Sitting down, crossing the legs, right foot can be in front, adjusting the sit bones. Breathing in as we reach the arms up. Breathing out as we swan dive forward. Walking the hands out in front or bringing the elbows closer to the ground, forehead towards the ground. 4 breaths here. 3, 2, and last one. Straightening out the legs. Adjusting the sit bones. Reaching the arms up over the head as we inhale. And exhale, forward. The hands on the legs, having the feet on the ground. 4 breaths here. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, relax. 3 more. Pulling the toes back, engaging the legs. Last 2. And last breath. Crossing the legs once more. This time the left leg comes forward. Adjusting the sit bones if need be. Feet are curled back. Toes curled back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend forward. Three more breaths here. And last one. Up. Bringing the feet towards the front. They are wide. The bottom of the feet are facing each other. So it's like a really wide cobbler pose. Adjusting the sit bones. Reaching up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Couple breaths here.
Last one. Coming out. Hands coming back. Shifting the butt forward. Coming down onto the mat. We can all start by coming into bridge, just like we started, squeezing the glutes as we push the hips up, engaging the heels and the feet, pressing them closer towards the body to engage the legs, arms strong to the ground. Breathing here, coming down. And you can repeat that, or if you have wheel in your practice, you can make yourself into a wheel. Breathing here, squeezing those glutes. Slowly coming out. Coming onto the ground, squeezing the legs in. Rocking side to side. Planting the legs here. If you'd like, you can begin to settle down or begin to do any final stretches you'd like, or join me in kicking the legs behind the head. The knees can be bent, or the legs can be straight. Breathing here, having some space between the chin and the torso. And from here, either coming back or placing the hands on the back as we come up to flare. Feet over the head, squeezing the glutes. Breathing. And slowly coming out, bringing the legs back. And vertebrae by vertebrae, spine comes down, legs come down. Coming into Shavasana or half Shavasana, like we started. Arms on the sides, palms towards the sky, or hands on the chest and belly, or anywhere else that feels comfortable. Taking some time to connect with the body, breath, your intention, once more. By doing so here, maybe easier for us to remember this throughout the day. We can always connect to the body and the breath and our intention. And we like to show up how we like to be moment by moment. Close the eyes if they're open. It's always a suggestion. You can place now one of the arms closer towards the head. You can place that hand at the back of the head so we lift the head gently up. The arm is bent. Whichever arm we used, you can now roll over onto that side into a fetal position. Baby pose. Baby in the womb. Curled up, safe, protected. With the support of the other hand, you can gently begin to push up into a seated position of your choice. Perhaps the eyes are still closed. Maybe a deeper breath in and out. Keeping some connection on the body, breath, and your intention for the next moments of your day. You can stay here for a few more minutes, perhaps entering a meditation, visualization, prayer, contemplation, whatever you'd like. Or maybe we'll just end here. So make your choice. I will be ending the video here. Thank you.